Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Dalton. I want to welcome you to Dealits TV. On this channel, we talk about all things investing with my tips, tricks, and insight into the stock market. If that's something that interests you, why don't you go ahead, quickly jump on down, click that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification. I post a ton of different content, and if you enjoy, making more money and investing, you want to learn how to do it better, this is the channel for you. So definitely consider subscribing. Now, in this video here today, I put out a recent poll on my channel asking you guys what you wanted to see, and the most requested thing, about 50% of you said you wanted to see an update to the Robinhood challenge. So that's exactly what I'm going to be providing here in this video today. I'm going to be talking about the Robinhood challenge and talk about it, going forward, what my moves are and what I'm thinking and why I've kind of been a little bit quiet on the Robinhood front. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. All right, so now that my Robinhood app is open, I just want to touch on something real quick before I dive into the portfolio. The reason why I started slowing down on these videos is because I'm not sure how engaged a lot of you are. If I'm just dollar cost averaging into these companies, it's pretty boring to see me just put more money into the same exact companies. I don't add to my portfolio. I feel like the YouTubers, or people, I guess, in general that are always constantly adding different stocks to their portfolio and not focusing on the stocks that they really believe in, the ones that they're investing in for the long haul, it might actually hurt them more in the future because of the positioning and how much diversifying. There is a point of being too diversified, and I think that, I don't want to hit that level. And you'll realize that in the recent past, I started consolidating my positions. I started dollar cost averaging even more into some of these companies, and that's really what's been going on. So if that is interesting to you, if you want to hear me talk more about that stuff, then let me know in the comment section, and I'll be sure to keep posting videos like this. I just don't know how long-winded they're going to get. Now, over the past day, I'm up $24.42. Over the past week, I'm down $66.22. And then over the past month, up $169, 3 months, $194, and 1 year, $155. So not too bad there. A lot going on with the market right now. It's going to be interesting to see where we're headed after this election. And I recently put a video out talking about, if Biden wins presidency, these are the stocks that I'm going to be investing in. And that holds true. I think that they're really, really great options. So if you think that's going to be the outcome, go ahead, check out that video. And obviously Trump could win as well. And I'm probably going to make a video if he remains in office, what stocks that I'd be investing in. I just think it's a little cool to think ahead, think forward to the times that we're going to hit in the near future. Now, as I scroll through, a lot of these are the same stocks. I did pick up a new position a couple weeks ago, and I'll touch upon that towards the bottom. But these are the types of investments I make. Obviously, you guys know by now I'm a long-term dividend investor. I just feel like getting that monthly payment, because I've structured my portfolio to do so, getting that monthly dividend payment coming in, no matter what, market's going up, market's going down, I'm still making money. It really makes me confident in my investments, allows me to hold on to the stocks in here. So biggest holding, SPHD, that's probably not going to change for a while. I started investing a little bit more in realty income because I think that, there's a lot of benefits that they could see in the future. I know that they are a real estate investment trust, and real estate isn't the hottest thing to be investing in right now, but my average price for them is still relatively high. I'm down around 10% on them right now. I always say when I'm down around 10%, that's when I think about doubling down because it might be a good time to get back in. So my average cost is $65.96, and it's approaching $60. So it'll be interesting to see where this heads. But really, the retail that this company, the retail outlets that really rent and have to use their properties aren't going to go anywhere in the future. So it's very important that you look at, if you're investing in real estate, you look at their holdings, what kind of companies are renting from them or who and what their occupancy rate is and all of that stuff. So that's what I do with realty income. That's why I like them. Next on this list, we got Tesla. They're actually reporting earnings after market today. It'll be interesting to see where they're headed. I bought them after the stock split. I'm down around 7% on them right now, but hopefully with some solid earnings and future projections, we're going to see some solid growth from them this time around. I've got a lot of diversification. Johnson & Johnson, Apple are some solid ones. Apple, I also invested after the stock split, just a little bit, up 13% right now on them. Pretty solid. I was invested a little bit in them beforehand, so that's pretty cool right there to see them continuing to strive. Coca-Cola, another great one. AT&T, Microsoft, VTI. These are all, these are ones that I'm still here and there investing in, but mainly what I've been dollar cost averaging in is SPHD, Realty Income, and then as I get towards towards the bottom, I'll talk about the new stocks I've added. So McDonald's, Pfizer, Ally Bank is one that I recently added. And Ally Bank, the reason why I added them was because, I think that there's a lot of emphasis on millennials, where they're putting their money. Banking in general is just such a huge industry that I think needs to be changed. It needs to have some growth. It needs to have some innovation. And Ally is trying to do that with their high interest savings accounts, with their investment options. There's so many different things that this company is trying to offer, trying to bring to the market, which could change the future of banking as a whole. And I think that getting in on them, I'm up around 2.4% right now. My average cost is $27.87. I don't have all that much. I have around $285 worth of their stock, but I think investing in something like this is going to be detrimental for my portfolio in the future. Previously, I'd invested in Citigroup. I cut my losses there. I wasn't really doing too hot. And honestly, before the whole pandemic, it was doing great. But I think this kind of everything that's happened might restructure how banking is done, how banking companies operate. So Ally Bank is a solid option for a stock, and they focus on dividend payments as well. It's always nice to have that dividend. Another company I added was Ford, and I added Ford because in my mind, they were dirt cheap not too long ago, $6.65. If you can pick up a company as solid as Ford in the $6 range, I think that's phenomenal. You're going to do well with that investment. So right now I'm up 17% from when I invested in it. And obviously hindsight's 2020, and I do only invest $100 every single week. But if I had put in more money, up 17%, the hindsight's 2020, as I said, and I know I say that about a lot of investments. It's just cool when you actually make a play on an investment. You make a play on something like Ford and you see it pay off in the short term. As a long-term dividend investor, I know that the short term doesn't really matter, but it's still cool to see those numbers increase drastically early on. Amazon's another great one that I have, just a few shares. That's where I kind of stray a little bit away from the dividends. AbbVie and Activision as well are on my list. So that's pretty much it. New addition, Ford, Ally Bank, and then dollar cost averaging. It's pretty simple. It sums up this video in a few words there. And if you guys did take anything away from this, please make sure you hit that like button. It really does help me out, grows my channel. It pushes me out there further and helps me engage with the community even more. So thank you so much for checking out this video. If you guys have any questions, comment section. Thank you so much and have a great day.